And now we're out in the middle of the countryside, but unfortunately the next mission is all the way back in San Fierro, so time for another long drive. Which are concerning summer weather, I guess. I think kind of ironically the hottest months where I live are like April and May. Because when the summer months proper hit, you know, June, July, August, it pretty much rains every day at a certain hour. And it rains quite generously. So the summer months are really the rain months. I don't think the ladies think anything about me, incidentally. Because I don't really make an impression in real life, since I don't use my voice. Even if I spoke regularly, I wouldn't be speaking English, I don't think, since English isn't the language that's spoken here, as I've mentioned. Oh, and now we got the cops coming after us, so that's great. And also apparently a car ran off into the ocean. That's nice. And this RV isn't helping things. That sounds like fun. I mean, I don't know where you're going, Lizard Man, but I think I've mentioned a few times I have relatives in Spain, so I've been there a few times. And so I know a few things about the world-famous jamón serrano. I've had it quite a few times, and I find it pretty delicious. You know, Iberian ham. It's quite the treat. Generally, meats from that part of Western Europe are pretty nice. But then again, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, so that was just a comment that was more spontaneous than anything. Also, we have returned to San Fierro, but I don't know. I guess we could. I'm gonna check to see if the next Wuxi mission is the undoable right now mission. If that's the case, I think we can do one other mission, and that's the driving school one. Yeah, Portugal, I guess. Could be fun to visit sometime. Then again, I haven't been to Europe for like 10 years. The last time I went was when I was 10 years old, so it was like in 2004. Yeah. I went to Spain and I went to London and I think France, and I think that's pretty much it, really. And I'm way overshooting the place where I'm supposed to go because I'm not paying attention. Don't know food-wise what my favorite food would be, though. I guess like most people who like sodium, is Italian food. I'm a pretty big fan of pasta and soup and such. But I think Italian food is pretty much made for anyone with a craving for tasty stuff, since it's filling and it has quite the unique flavor. Oh, gotta change the radio thing. Can't forget that. Oh, that sounds quite great, but unfortunately I do live in a land where such things are extremely rare because of how fucked up things are. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this mission now. Let me check.
Hold on. You trying to tell me you can't swim?
Seriously, when I'm in the deep water, it panics me. Plus, I'm terrified of eels and squid and seaweed and...
Okay, dude, see, I know you're just trying to make excuses now.
Look, CJ, I need someone from outside the triad who I can trust.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You want me to swim around in dirty dock water dodging little brown jelly beans and Vietnamese gangsters to put a bug on a boat in the harbor?
You're so negative.
Listen, when I was a kid, swimming off the Santa Maria, I once got a condom stuck to my face. Horror like that stays with you for life. Believe that.
I have a confession to make. I'm blind.
No shit.
Yeah. Although I've trained my other senses to a point where you wouldn't notice my handicap, in the water, they'd be quite useless.
All right, Woozy, relax. Don't beat yourself up about it. Look, I'll do it.
So never mind. I guess we can do it.
One last thing. You do know that I'm black, right? And not Chinese.
I'm blind, Carl, not stupid.
So the thing about this mission, though, even though you couldn't really tell from what just happened there, is that you can only do it if you have a maximum lung capacity upgrade of 20% or higher, I think. But I did spend some time in the early game back in Los Santos, kind of grinding stamina and that. But I didn't think it was high enough that I would qualify for this mission. But I guess it was, you know, the more you know. The more you know about how number crunching works in a game.
Did you steal your license?
Which I don't know what to comment about now. Yeah, somehow that didn't trigger a star. I guess it's because I was actively not heading towards the police car when that happened, but... So after being quiet for the classical music swell there, it's another thing I guess I should mention that it's kind of jarring about the Twitch copyright thing. Apparently some people are playing classical music and even they're having trouble, even though that music is completely public domain pretty much everywhere. Apparently even they are tripping copyright shit. But I hope I don't have that problem. Even though apparently, well, it wasn't enough to get my video blocked. One of my videos that I put on YouTube had a Leo Delive song, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And apparently that particular performance was copyrighted, so I got a little flag there. It didn't block it or anything, but it did tell me that... that I was using third-party content, apparently. It shouldn't fucking happen with classical music, but... you know, that could have gone worse, I will say that. Oh, jeez. You might be able to tell that what I'm trying to do here is jump off the... up into that thing, because there is a way that you can do this without having to swim around the rock and just sort of sneak up on the guys that are going to try to shoot at you when you get past this point. And that's honestly what I want to do rather than do the mission legit, because it's not very exciting when you do it legit, I have to say. With some practice... Okay, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I need to find out how this is done, because I have seen this done. So while you wait, I'm gonna play more of this Edvard Grieg music. I guess because this is a MIDI version, it can't be copyrighted. And also because the music is literally hundreds of years old. That helps. Hello? I'm guessing this is causing us a array part because it's not going at the best speed. Why do I have that set on shuffle? This is also Doctor Who music, but it's from the 60s, so I don't know if that's gonna trip anything. Hopefully not. But just to be cautious, I'm going to change to a different song. That's video game music. It's recent, but it's video game music, so it should be fine. I can only hope that it is. So I remember one of my favorite pastries when I was a kid was the eclair. You know, the little French pastry, I guess, confectionery that has this little filling of chocolate in it, while being covered with a bit of chocolate on the outside too. That was pretty delicious. I love that. And I still have a few of those from time to time. But right now, honestly, while I do like some sweet things like eclairs, what I like best now are salty foods. Soups and pastas and such, like I mentioned. And I'm still trying to find out the exact way in which to do the swimming mission by consulting a speedrun, because that's where I saw that it is possible to bypass a big part of the mission like that. To know which part of the speedrun it is, though, having a bit of trouble finding that out, I have to say. Which is why... Okay, I think I might have found it, but I don't know. I say that because the little preview thing, yeah, it looks like it. The little preview thing shows a blue background. King, you're not Steve. You know, just clarifying that. There we go. Yeah, I think I found the correct part, so let me see how this is done. Apparently I was on the right track. Just gotta keep trying to do what I was trying to do earlier. Might as well try to pause the pause the song right as it ends. There, song over. Now back to the game. So I need to get on top of this rock here and try to jump over to that one there, but apparently the only way that will work is by running on the right edge of the rock. On the very right edge of the rock. And it doesn't help that when you're swimming you can only move in the direction the camera's facing. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I didn't think that would work. But, you know, this might seem a bit jarring, but trust me, it's better than trying to do the mission without this trick. Also, apparently my internet's not doing great tonight, since I see that we are almost at 4,000 dropped frames, which, while only being 3% of the stream, is still kind of a new record. Oh, finally, Jesus fuck. So we don't have to go through that ridiculous puzzle. Oh shoot, I almost ran right into that one. That would have been bad. I forgot that there are 2 inescapable rings of rock around this area. I did forget that. So instead of skulking around in the water, just hiding in fear of these guys, we're going to shoot them out and take the boat. Oh Jesus. Oh, I guess the guy died. Yeah, controlling CJ in the water isn't the best thing. Okay, there's one more guy we have to take out. Oh, well, that's too bad, because I am ready to make you ready. CJ, could you please... CJ, what are you doing? I'm telling you to get on the seat of the... There we go. So now we just take the easy way around. Because the other way to do this would have been to do this while swimming in the water with no boat and trying to avoid the other boats and such. And where's the fun in that? And it would have taken a lot longer, I can assure you, so. But now we've made it to the boat. We can do the stealth kill thing. What melee weapon do we have? I might as well switch that for the knife. I think it's better because this actually lets you make stealth kills. There we go. I was trying to stealth kill that guy, but apparently CJ didn't get the message. So now it's just a matter of stabbing him the old-fashioned way. There we go. That should do it. Should be a few more guys here, though, like that guy, strutting over here, with a very peculiar strut. Does anyone actually walk like that? Okay. There we go, stealth kill successful this time. Don't know if we're gonna be able to pull that off on this guy, though. With any luck we should. And we did. And there should be a couple more guys, or maybe just one guy over here. There he is. Somehow he didn't notice us, so now we do this. It's also quite convenient that none of these guys have guns. They're just they all have knives and that's it, so we're on equal grounds, I guess. So having cleared the deck, let us descend the stairwell. This time it actually is accurate to call it stairwell, as opposed to all those times when I called ladders staircases. Oh boy. Oh shit. I think it's time to get out of here. Since we planted the bug, I think that guy down there might have seen us, but doesn't really matter at this point. So of course what we do now is get off this boat, back onto the smaller boat, and get the heck away from here. I rarely have a drink to begin with, since, you know, I've drunk. I am of legal drinking age where I am, even though I'm not 21 yet technically, because the legal drinking age here, if I recall, is 18. I am turning 21 this year, though, so not that it matters. Where am I supposed to be going? To the yellow square, I guess. I have drunk, and the thing is, I guess some people say the attractive of drinking is that you get buzzed and such, but you know, when I consume food and drink, I generally go for the flavor and the experience of that. And in my experience, alcoholic drinks are rather bitter, and I don't really get any sort of noticeable buzz immediately after drinking them, so I don't really think it's that great. So let's see if we can get CJ to reach the shore here without getting killed by the gunshots. Yes, we can. I'm kind of surprised that we were able to defeat that mission, but I guess new things, the things you learn every day, can't surprise you. And I see an abandoned bike here. It's probably, you know, even in shitty crime-riddled world of Grand Theft Auto, it's not generally not a good idea to leave a bike just sitting like that. You know, even if it's in a parking lot. I generally want to change it to something at least, so that this doesn't happen. It could be even better, because I'm pretty sure the legal age for many things in many parts of Europe is 16, because, you know, the way of thinking kind of addresses that. Let me take another quick break to consult something else real quick. Because I think we might be able to finish up all the regular Fierro missions tonight, but let me consult with this thing as I try to do this. There are... okay, we just... oh boy. Or maybe not, because there are quite a few of them left, really. But I do notice that the very next mission is an infamously difficult one, because the first time I played this game I pretty much never cheated except for when I tried to do this mission. And it wasn't really an enhancing cheat, but it was to overcome a bug, which is quite annoying. I don't know, I mean, I had a couple of drinks before I was of legal age even, but even then I wasn't a fan. I have to say I didn't feel any great curiosity for that, or when I did try them the couple of times that I did, I wasn't thrilled with the results. You know, a couple of things I noticed. I was pretty much a recluse through much of my teenage life, which I guess is over now since I'm over 19. And all that certain stuff like sleep deprivation or drinking did to me, instead of making me open up more, it just makes me clam up more, so that was a thing. Apparently I'm good at this game. Well, I would hope so, since I've beaten it once.
Woozy, my man.
CJ, you caught me on my way out.
Business?
This is the big one. This is the one that is going to seal my place in the Red Gecko Tong. But something's come up, and I gotta sort things out myself. Excuse me. Little Lion, what's the news? Damn! Why today, of all days? Okay, shit. Take Guppy and go check it out.
Trouble?
The Da Nang boys are arriving today on a container ship. Little Lion's gone to check it out. I really gotta go too.
Hey man, look, don't even trip. I'ma handle this for you, alright?
Thanks, my friend. Your help and friendship has been invaluable to me.
Thanks, man. What are other guys?
Oh, they're getting a helicopter to do a couple of flybys of the ship. Look, if everything goes well, I'll call you in a week or so and invite you to my new spot.
Yep, so our next mission here is to take out a boat full of Vietnamese gang members.
What are you doing here?
Just bumped into Woozy on his way out. Fill me in. I thought I'd go with you.
Well, we ain't rolling. What's early? Strap in and strap up.
Well, whirling is kind of like rolling, but the rotating thing doesn't really make contact with anything. So our objective for the first part of this mission is to use our minigun that's mounted on this helicopter
Moored out in the bay.
to take out as many people on this boat as we can.
They'll be on their guard.
Lock and load.
Those guys.
They're gunning for us already. I see 'em.
So I imagine this is simpler on the mouse than it would be on a joystick. But I can't be sure because I never did play this on a console version. Oh boy. Yeah, unfortunately it's impossible to avoid that, so the helicopter gets shot down. This is scripted.
Down. Brace for impact.
And now we have to do the rest of the mission on foot, which can kind of
Man,
suck.
that hurt. Damn. Lost everything but my blade.
Yeah, that's another thing. You lose all your weapons except the knife here. So we're gonna have fun
Survivors?
recovering
No,
all our weapons
nobody
later.
getting out of that alive.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that. I didn't realize that. Well, Jesus fuck. I hope that doesn't do anything to me. I hope it shouldn't, since I was talking over most of it, but if bad comes to worse, I guess I'll have to do something with it. I guess we're gonna have a not so hard time recovering our weapons. And this is the reason why it might be necessary to cheat during this mission, because you have to climb a lot of crates in this mission, and there's a glitch where sometimes when you're climbing up a crate... oh boy. Sometimes when you're climbing up a crate, CJ falls down and dies instantly, and you get an instant game over. Which is pretty not good. So, that happened to me a few times while I was doing this, so I had to use the Rocketman cheat. But this is pretty much all that I use it for, to avoid the crates. But I did make quite a bit of progress the first time I tried the mission, so hopefully nothing terribly bad happens this time.
You lost the will to live yet?
And we need to hurry up so we can get more ammunition for the machine gun. Please climb onto the... CJ, what are you doing? There we go. CJ, please. There we go. Oh, but we didn't make it in time, so we're not gonna be able to claim the ammunition that this guy's got. Should be in time for this guy's, though. Let's not have a drunk fight. I don't think that could end well. Oh, shoot. Again, this could have gone worse. Doing fairly well for that one. And there's a health recovery power-up, so... those are usually around when on missions where you need to shoot a lot of guys on foot. Along with body armor power-ups and such, to make things not as difficult as they could be.
Next time I kill you.
I thought there was someone there, but no, there they are. So let's swiftly deal with these guys and collect their spoils. Oh jeez. That wasn't a nice surprise. Bingo would be disappointed in you. There we go. Yeah, I'm not very thrilled about the idea of having a bar fight on the stream chat, if I'm to be honest. Okay, this is the part that I had trouble with, actually. Where I had the strange glitch where...
You wanna bring the snakehead down here?
Where,
Not long until we're drinking cola in the free west, eh?
it looks like CJ sometimes just falls and breaks his neck, or something. And if it comes to that, and I lose the mission because of that, I think I'm just going to redo it with the Rocketman cheat. Which would be the first time I've cheated in this playthrough, but, you know, it's kind of a necessity at that point. Because of that one mechanic. Oh shit. Oh shoot. I failed to see that guy. But now he's not a problem anymore. And here's a problem that a certain someone had trouble with. But it shouldn't be a problem if you have the foresight to shoot this guy from a distance. There we go. If you don't kill that guy immediately, he throws a grenade at you, which can potentially kill you instantly. But that didn't happen this time. So let's free these guys. But we're not quite done yet.
Please! The snakehead tricked us! We're prisoners! Please help us escape!
Well, that guy's walking in place, so he seems fairly relaxed. So who is this snakehead? Well, we're going to meet him very soon, don't worry. There he is, actually.
On the bridge.
He has quite a sweet sword that he's swinging around. But we're gonna have to deal with him. Yeah, mind your manners after rescuing us. How dare you bump into us? So, I'm kind of tempted to use the Rocketman thing now to pretty much ensure that no bizarre business will go on with me trying to climb the crates, but I'm gonna take a gamble. Just, there should be a lesser chance of the trip up happening if I face directly in the direction I'm climbing. And apparently that wasn't a problem this time, thank goodness for that. I didn't speak too soon or anything. If I had tripped up and died during that very last climb, that would have been quite the annoying thing, but that didn't happen. We still have a few more crates to climb though, unfortunately. Let's hope we don't get screwed over with that. Ah, no, you weren't. Yeah, there's the issue of looking straight ahead not being the best strategy when you got guys shooting at you like that. But you know, whatever. We already made it to the bridge, so only the snakehead and these guys are left. Might be a good idea to pick up that health power up on the way back. And here's the snakehead.
Enough! We settled this here!
So he throws a sword at us.
Dragon sausage!
So we can do this, or we can just take out our gun and do that. Kind of an Indiana Jonesy scene right there, but it's time to make our way out of this place. Oh boy. Please don't die, CJ. It would be quite a tragedy if it happened now. Yeah. You know, those foreigners trying to appropriate everything into the culture. Okay, looks like we made it.
Thank you for everything!
And now, I think we already beat the mission, yeah. So, we make our way back and save. I've actually never beaten that mission without cheats before. I guess it is possible after all. Well, I say without cheats, the only cheat in question being the Rocketman cheat to avoid dying from climbing crates. But oh boy, it's one of those vans I think that we need for the burglar missions. But those are fairly common during nighttime, I think, so.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm going to do, yeah, actually. I think the next mission is over at the garage, so there is a save point right there, fortunately, so that shouldn't be a problem. Can't save state, unfortunately, since this game doesn't have that. And Hybrid Heaven is done forever, so we don't have to think about that anymore. Instead, let's listen to, I think the song is called Game Over. Yeah. Oh damn, there's a lot of cops in not San Francisco. Wonder if that's the case with actual San Francisco. Oh Jesus Christ. That woman backed into the trajectory of my car, cop, you saw that. Oh, shit. And now this guy is trying to run into me because I crashed into him. That's good. I guess I'm gonna have this guy hassling me the rest of the way. Fortunately, it's not very far. Yeah, he's still wants to get revenge on me, huh? Oh boy. So I hope he gives up now that I'm going to bring my little journey to a close. You can't stop now, blue car. You're not even looking at me. Okay, that's enough of that. So let's save. And see what the next mission is right after that guy. Oh, he hits a car. He doesn't even hate me, he hits a car.
Partner.
Jizz, what's going on?
Well, my business associates, they need a little assistance. And I thought of you, friend. Meet T-Bone at the gas station next to the docks in the Easter Basin. He's waiting for you in a four-door sedan.
Thought the thing was over, but...
Excuse me, partner. I got a call coming in. Arrivederci.
Yeah, whatever you say. Bye.
So we got a new mission from Jizzy. So let's quickly appropriate to this car and... Yep, circus music, I think it's... Oh, I thought it was gonna end right there, but I guess not. Yeah, this game saves pretty quickly. It's not like those games that need to go through like 10 seconds of loading, saving to actually do that. And why am I going this way? I need to go to the docks and the Easter thing. Not even bothering looking at the map now. Well, I guess I have the excuse that the GC missions were usually triggered in that thing that's at the north end of the city. But not anymore. Now I'm in this car with Mike, not Mike, T-Bone, I think. That was his name. But there's no one around. So he makes CJ here makes his way into the car where T-Bone is there.
You a beachy hooter or what? What the hell? You think you can mess with me? I will blow your head off and rape and kill your family, you snake! You think you can fucking bullshit me and fuck me over? I know your fucking game, that's it. I don't know what you talking about, man. Ah, my throat! Who you working for? Nobody! Turn around and look at me. Man, I'm just trying to make some money. Keep my mouth shut, I swear, man. I almost had you, man. I almost fucking had you. Watch out. You gotta be careful in this business, man. You know that.
Are you boys done playing around?
And here comes
straight,
James
Oh, good,
Woods.
that's right. Now we gotta go meet this shipment, late as it is. Let's go.
You heard what Hefe said.
That is indeed Mike Torino, voiced by James Woods, who also voiced Disney's Hercules, Hades in Disney's Hercules. As I've mentioned previously, I believe. But he doesn't seem to be saying anything right now. So, the reason we came over here
Get
was
out and grab a bike.
to get a bike.
The shipment has to get to the factory. You make sure it does, we'll make it worth your while.
So yeah, I think I remember this mission now.
We're watching you, kid.
Simone, that's it. We're watching.
Simon is one word genius. Even the slang expression. Something tells me that T-Bone isn't quite what he pretends to be. Also, I want this sniper rifle. There we go. So what we have to do now is get to the roadblock up ahead before the van gets there and destroy it, because if we don't do that, the cops and stuff at the roadblock will blow up the van and will fail. So CJ rides off in his heroic steed as this music plays on. Okay, that's fair enough. And we use our newly acquired rocket launcher to kill these guys. And destroy the cars as well. I think we're just gonna use the rifle to this. There we go. And we have to do that multiple times because there are multiple roadblocks. As we continue on our epic quest to make sure this drug smuggling business gets completed. By blowing up these police roadblocks. They're always trouble anyway. Apparently there's someone else left, there we go. Or maybe they're not police, my bad. And there's one more guy, or multiple guys up there actually, I forgot about that. Hello. And one more rocket to take care of this one car. Some people have trouble with that, with this particular roadblock apparently, because of the guys up on the balconies. Or the windows rather. But it wasn't too much of a problem this time. And we still have the snakehead katana, that's great. So not much of a hassle dealing with these guys either. Except when we shoot them and they don't die. Apparently they take multiple sniper bullets to kill, somehow. And we're not done, because there's more people on the roof here. I sure hope that cop back there doesn't get on our bad side. Is he dead? No, he isn't. And only one left, so let's see how this plays out. And sudden music change. But not for long. There we go. Yeah, the cops apparently don't care about all this destruction that we're causing. We are cleared of police suspicion for this one mission. I guess it makes sense. It would be kind of a nightmare having to deal with the cops while blowing everything up like that. So let's quickly try to pick up the spoils of war here. And now we wait for the van to get to its destination. Oh, I got scared for a second, thought something copyrighted was playing, but it wasn't. It's just Twister again. And here is the van we have to protect. Still don't know where it's trying to go though. So how is the van going to get... Oh, that's how. Just driving around it like I do. What is its final destination, though? Still not entirely clear on that point. And why is the guy with the blue headband driving it? What gang is that? Oh, this is the place, I guess. Well, let's see what we've been trying to protect this whole time.
Okay, we made it, but the cops gonna be all over the spot real soon. Get the van out of sight. I'ma get out of here.
Yeah, we made it once again. But of course we are now wanted by the cops, so we need to find a repair or respray thing. Actually, I remember this one right over by the right over here.